Well, Scotland. I started in Glasgow and headed home. Carlo, meanwhile, was having an exam. After I collected a hardtail and Carlo a full-sus, we met at a roundabout the next day, went up the hill and loaded the car and headed off to Aberfoyle. There was only one detour due to a road traffic incident. From Aberfoyle, we cycled along the trail to the Bothy, where we would stay the night. The next morning, we cycled to Rowerdennan, hid our bags, hiked up Ben Lomond, cycled down from the top, and then headed home. The route home consisted of Balmaha, the woods above Drimmen, and then Aberfoyle. Suddenly, we saw a fiery problem.
Ahead you can see some smoke, and there is no traffic on this side of the road, which is not a good sign because it means the road is probably blocked by burning things. Situation is, we saw the smoke, and then we had a thought.
Quick thinking.
Let's not get stuck in a queue for an hour, because that's a very big fire. We've now decided to take a detour. Yes, maybe this wasn't a stroke of genius, as we hoped. We're making speedy progress on this road. As you can see, we've hit at least 0 miles an hour.
Soon the traffic eased and we were free from the jam. Which meant I could take the opportunity to stick the camera out the window.
I feel thoroughly chuffed.
Yeah. I think we dodged a bullet there, although I don't want to speak too soon.
There are many trials and difficulties, we have arrived at Aberfoyle car park.
Eventually, once Carlo had finished packing, we got riding. After cycling 5 kilometres, we worked up such a voracious appetite. We stopped and had dinner.
You could have actually probably put even more stuff in here.
With the sun quickly setting, it was rapidly getting cold, so we hastily set off.
So we've just had dinner, and we're now cycling to a Bothy in the dark on this forest trail which you can't see.
When it's very cold.
And it's also -1.
Sometimes walking, sometimes cycling, we made it along the West Highland Way to the Bothy by Loch Lomond. The temperature was just 1 degree Celsius in the Bothy, so I ran down to the loch to warm myself up. Our plan was to leave the Bothy as soon as we could, so that we wouldn't annoy too many walkers going down the hill on our bikes. We shared the night in the Bothy with 2 walkers, one from Germany and one from Austria. They didn't seem particularly thrilled to have shared the Bothy with me and Carlo in the night. They soon left and went on their way, but not before I practiced some of my terrible German on them. Maybe this was what made them leave. Carlo and I gave ourselves a generous breakfast of hot chocolate porridge. Then we went on our way ourselves. With the weather forecast being unusually positive, we were excited about the possibility of sunshine. We chose to take the faster, easier high road of the West Highland Way beside Loch Lomond, which inspired me to break into the most beautiful song the world has ever known.
Okay.
By the bonny bands of Loch Lomond.
As Ben Lomond approached, we looked for a hiding place for our bags.
We have reached the bottom of, well, the sort of bottom of Ben Lomond, and we're now going to jettison our luggage and hide it in a holly bush, so that we are lightweight and we can send it big time.
The majority of the climb was hike-a-bike, with a middle section being quite rideable. I eagerly rushed on ahead of Carlo, overtaking hill runners and walkers to my great delight. Once we reached the top, we prepared for the descent.
Can we take a picture?
Oh, sure.
On the way down, I only fell off once, which was quite an achievement. Because of my lack of skill and lack of bike, being on a hardtail, I ran down ahead of Carlo. Soon Carlo had caught up with my filming spot, but he cycled straight past me because he didn't notice me, which meant I had to chase him down the hill. When Carlo realised the reason he hadn't caught me is because he was in front of me, he stopped.
Suspension exists for a reason. Don't speak too soon. Certainly is not hitting the time.
life.
Scoff.
Soup.
After lunch, we set off down the West Highland Way. Progress was slow, so to speed things up, we went on the road. Most of the time. Soon we were almost done and ready to get back to the car. Home time. Thankfully, our journey home was very plain sailing.